And recording. So I've done about 30 different bands now, and I keep getting requests to do multiple songs. So one of the first bands I did was Dance Gavin Dance. I did the song Lyrics Lie. I didn't particularly like it, but I'm willing to give the band a second chance. From what I understand, I was told that was probably the wrong song to have a first impression with. So I have Man of the Year set up right here. And I had about 2, 3, maybe 4 comments that told me this was a better song to get a better impression of the band. So, take 2.
Eyes down, don't you gaze on others. Pay no mind to hopeful lovers. Promise to be faithful when you go, 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 go. Don't be alarmed to discover siren songs can pull you under. Promise to be faithful when you go, 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 go. On the seas of mass temptation, keep your course of moderation. Promise to be faithful when you go, 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 go. And if you prove a lying coward, feel the wrath of higher powers. Promise to be faithful when you go,
I figured that was coming. All right, so this is already 100 times better than Lyrics Lie. That beginning portion where he's just singing very softly and subdued over the melody, that did show off more shades of his voice. It actually sounded really nice. I was curious to see if it would get into the heavier part because it sounded like it was more like an alternative take. Yeah, more like standard rock. Then it went into the craziness, the double bass and all that. And the screaming voice I never really had a problem with. He does that very well. It was the super high-pitched Lyrics Lie sort of chorus part that I didn't like in the previous video. But so far, this is like 100 times better.
hate me and pray. My body won't be able to take the pain. I'd rather you were cheating, draining my patience away. I stand
That's super interesting.
Filled with regret, alone in the end. Barely a man, I ran from every decision. Not about to justify, don't sympathize with my meltdown. Not about to justify, don't sympathize with my meltdown. I don't need a friend, I'd rather keep it all to myself now. Cause it's hard enough to follow up the fears of myself down. I had it all in the palm of my hand. Don't have the time to start over again. I had it all in the palm of my hand. Ran out of time, now it's over. I tried through the heart of a demon. Shine a light on my kingdom.
The guitar work in the background, that sort of single picking, it makes me think of like the Mars Volta, which is good. And this is a much, much better song than Lyrics Sly. I didn't necessarily like that one little piece where it sounded like he was kind of rapping almost, that sort of weird staccato melody that he had. But yeah, this is much, much better. So was this the same singer? Cause it sounds similar enough, but there's also like well, it might just be the production quality. Cause the Lyrics Sly one sounded super produced, and this one seemed more like everything sit back in the mix better, like in a standard recording. But yeah, all the musicians did get to show off a bit, and the construction of it was very, very nice and interesting. It highlighted a better dynamic. It had more ebb and flow, and I did enjoy the more subdued pieces with the lighter singing and more of just the actual lower picking and just like slowed down tempo. Yeah, this was much, much better than that first impression I got. So if more of their music is like this, then I'm more than willing to give this band like a third, fourth, maybe fifth try. This is more my style than the Lyrics Sly, excuse me. See, I can't even say it because it left such a bad taste in my mouth. But this is so much better. I'm glad I gave this a second chance, and I'll definitely go ahead and check out more. All right, thank you guys. Give me a suggestion for something that sounds like this, another one of their songs that's similar to this, and I'll keep listening.